Back again, Captain? You're getting powerful, but this place is dangerous and getting worse. There's no shame in using stealth now and again. I'm glad you recognize
Stage 2, you take the bug spray and spray everywhere else. Spray everywhere with the bug spray too.
Oh wait, this is the only thing I need right now. Oh wait, no, go on. Is there a safe back here? There's no safe in here. Should have saved it back there. Let me just quickly. Sorry.
Come along. I'm waiting. My next piece will be amazing. The full absorption of her powers, the subjugation of her will. It will be art in every sense of the word. But what is art without an audience? I need you here to make the piece complete.
That's not how it's gonna end.
Do you have to do this all again?
Come on. Show me what you've got.
Oh wait, this is new.
Just looks the same.
No more running. No more games. Agreed. You're beginning to bore me. Your death will be art. It's time to put a signature on it. You cannot hide from what you cannot see. enough of this. Here, go. Die! There will be nothing left of me. I'll take care of you myself. No sense in running. What competition? Philistine. You must suffer. You can't hide forever. Bleed for me. Damn you! Bleed. Die! Philistine! Not going to pay for that! Nothing left of you. I'm done. I'll take care of you myself. Not going to pay for that. No sense in running. What competition? You can't hide forever. Bleed for me. Give me your blood. Bleed for me.
You did it.
Well, it's definitely not hard.
Much
Voices in English.
create. You've destroyed my legacy. Look at me. You made me into a masterpiece. Must record it. If only I had my camera. Where did it go? Still time. For one last photo.
Lily! Don't be afraid, honey. It's me, Dad.
No, no, you're
Honey, I know I told you, but Lily, please. Come out, Lily. You don't have to hide.
Come to Mother, Lily. I will protect you.
Myra?
Get away. You can't have her.
What? Why, Myra? No. That's our daughter. Why can't we share? What's wrong with sharing is caring?
Lily! No!
Nice.
Should we be broadcasting this or no?
Yes.
Myra?
I'll be out here for you. And someone else will be in there for you.
Kidman. She knew about Myra. Shit.
Yes. Yes, God. Listen. Yeah, this
Why
is.
is there pictures of this guy with the Steve Buscemi? So take that.
What is this?
Yeah.
Take that, Page's mom. Playing video games, bought the house that I fucked your daughter in.
Oh my god!
He's on the line. He's saying to her mom. This is.
So take that.
Yeah. Take that, Page's mom. Playing video games, bought the house that I fucked your daughter in.
Oh my god! Sorry. I wouldn't. I'm pure. Oh my god.
Nice. Like, fucking of course he said
Now
it.
she knows, you know? At least
Fucking so pure, bro. So pure and based at the same time. So innocent and so devious at the same time. Poor Paige's mom. She's horrified. But she's like also like accepting it. Cause like what else are you gonna do? What else can you say at that point, at that stage?
Take that, Page's mom.
Yeah, take that. She's like, fuck, I guess I will, I'll take it. She's like, shit. She's like, I wish I'd done that when I was younger.
Playing games in the same house that I bought your daughter.
No, who goes, fucking playing games, bought the house that I fuck your daughter in. Yeah, take that.
Keep going. Not all this bullshit. I am confusion.
Like, that is the most fucking Zoomer thing to say. It would be great to say that, though. It would be so much fun to say that. Another evil.
You have come for us. I'm here to help.
What was that? Oh, shit. Looks like they were burned alive. Torture devices. This place is almost medieval. Need a crank handle to turn it. Looks like I can use this.
Okay, let's continue. A few days later, after school, I rode my bike up to the bar, and there were tons of Cubans in there doing coke and clanging glasses. It was a celebration. I ran up to my mum. What happened? That cop, you're not gonna believe it, she said. He got shot last night, he's dead.
Who was?
The cop that was asking me for money. Because she would pay a couple of cops and they would like get rid of all the riffraff and stuff every now and again. Like if there was ever something bad that happened, the cops would sort it out, but then a dodgy fucking undercover cop like just kept asking for money and fucking was trying to hoard it. It turned out the dude had also been taking bribes from the owners of a local Cuban cab company that was far more known for speed and cocaine deliveries around the area than driving people anywhere. When he and his partner showed up there the night before with the same speech they'd been giving my mom looking to collect, someone shot the fuck out of him, just straight up blasted him with a ton of bullets. His partner lived but never gave any Cuban businesses any more trouble. Smart guy. The heat was on at the bar from that point forward, and it felt like all the Cuban joints were being watched extra closely. My mum's bar, it was being watched too closely. Luckily for her, Juan always, and I mean always, had his eyes peeled for any chance she'd get caught with anything illegal happening at the bar. He was at the bar pretty early one night, around 5:30 p.m, which was out of character for him. And when I showed up, he asked me to do him a favor. Go outside and grab a hot dog from the food truck, and look around at the cars, he told me. Let me know if you see anything weird. I came back and told him there was an unmarked car sitting outside with two guys in it. Immediately, Juan started moving. He had everyone in the bar hide their drugs and any evidence whatsoever that the numbers were being taken there. He even had my mom hide expensive jewelry she was wearing. She could have never afforded that jewelry as simply the owner of a local Cuban bar. It was a dead giveaway that money was coming from somewhere else. He knew not to use the phone in this situation, so he and I left and walked over to North Bergen. It must have been about 8 miles of walking, stopping at bars like Club 38, Cafe de los Antidas, and El Brindi, to let them know in person to clean their joints up, and the cops were coming to raid. Tonight is the night, Juan kept telling everyone. Lo and behold, we got back to my mum's bar around 10:30 p.m. and we were in there no more than a few minutes before the cops came in to raid the place. Luckily for my mum, the only person who got arrested that night was a guy who decided to hide his aluminum foil full of coke underneath his wig. The cops caught onto his wacky hair right away, asked him to lift up the wig, and then cuffed that stupid motherfucker. No matter how much time passed, my mom couldn't seem to get past the fact that Juan had gone to work for Nico's numbers business. The way she saw it, she'd taken Juan in after prison and taught him the ins and outs of bookmaking, and instead of being her partner in the business, he took the skills he learned from her and brought them somewhere else. It was a slap in the face. One night, she and Juan got into one of their big fights. My mom thought Juan flicked a cigarette at her. She waited until he was asleep, took a statue of a saint and hit Juan in the head with it. It busted his head open, blood pouring out. The next day, Juan packed his things, left, and never came back. That was that. Usually when people break up, they'll leave at least something behind, maybe a pair of underwear or something, just in case they want an excuse to come back. But not Juan, he took it all, every last thing. That's how she knew it was really over. Soon after Juan left, everything with the bar had come to a head. One night, someone used the payphone outside the bar to make a drug deal. No one knew the phone was tapped until too late. The bar was raided again, this time without advance warning to hide the things away. It was shut down. I was too busy being a teenager to realize my mom had a huge hole in her heart. It was the sadness over the bar getting closed and Juan leaving, but it was also sadness she'd been dealing with for years about my sister being stuck in Cuba. No matter what she did or how much money she'd throw at legal fees, trying anything and everything she could to get her daughter out of Cuba, she hit roadblock after roadblock, and it was eating away at her. Then when a lady she knew accused my mom of cheating with her husband, a guy my mom was friends with, and nothing more, it added even more stress into her life. Her drug and alcohol use, her gambling, were all on the upswing. With no bar to head to, she spent her days hitting the track or anywhere she could to bet a number, digging us into a giant pit of debt. On a typical day, I'd have breakfast with her in the mornings, and then I'd be off to school, and she'd be off to the track and wouldn't be back until the wee hours. Sometimes she would come home up for dinner, but I didn't fucking count on it. On most days, I'd come home from school to find a marinated steak and a $20 bill. I could either cook the steak for dinner that night or take the money to eat out. So I would cook the steak, pocket the cash, and meet up with a girl. I was just minding my own business and doing my own thing. I was an independent kid at that age, financially and otherwise. I was doing my own laundry, making my own meals, cleaning up after myself. I was responsible for maintaining the house while my mum wasn't around. This was mostly staying out of trouble with her, but maybe she was too busy with her own shit then to even realize what I was up to day in and day out. Attempting to stop the bleeding of our growing debt, my mom invested in a jewelry store because she loved jewelry. She ended up losing money in that too when the business went under, and back to the track she went. I later learned that she pawned most of her own jewelry, diamonds, gems, gold necklaces, and she forged Juan's signature to refinance our house. The only steady cash she brought in came from using our house as a holding station for drug dealers. They would store weed and cocaine in our house basement for a holding fee, but that income just wasn't enough. All in all aspects, she was holding on for dear life. She was desperate to make a deal with the devil. His name was Tati. Tati was a friend of my dad's, and he stayed tight with my mum after my dad died. Tati was about 6'4" and with a thin build, and he was dangerous. He was part of Alpha 66, an anti-Fidel Castro group, later recognized as a terrorist group, and violence was part of his being. I remember Tati and his wife Nina being around since well forever. Back during my early years in New York City, Tati would stop by and take me to grab some food or get a haircut, and he stayed around well into my teens too. He was like a family member in a sense, except unlike with other family members, I wasn't allowed in Tati's car very often because my mum was scared I'd accidentally get caught in the crossfire. For the entire time I knew him, Tati was constantly in and out of jail, and because of this and many other reasons, he had a reputation. Nina used his jail time to her advantage. She had herself a little side piece. And this dude named Marcelo, and he would step right in when Tati was shipped off to jail when he was, shipped off to whatever jail he was headed to. When Tati would come around and Marcelo would appear. Then Tati would come home and Marcelo would disappear until the cycle repeated itself. This went on until Tati shot Marcelo dead. Like I said, Tati was dangerous. Once my mama hit full depression mode with her financial situation, she made a deal with Tati that came back to haunt us. By then, Tati was a wanted man. Men everywhere looking to kill him, so he was constantly on the run, never staying anywhere for too long. He looked like he was looking to be reborn into the Santeria faith, but because of his shit reputation, he was having a hard time finding a place to do the ceremony. He needed to do it at someone's house, but people were turning him down one by one because no one wanted to be involved with his bullshit. They didn't want that bad energy in their house. I'm looking for a safe place to do this, he told my mom in her weakest state of mind, but I haven't found any spot yet. You can do it at my house, she offered. How much is it worth to you? Everyone we knew who practiced Santeria, including my godmother Beba, kept asking my mom if she was fucking crazy, but for the 10 grand he offered her, she would not budge on her decision. After Tati did the ceremony at our house, the house got dark to the core. Windows started breaking, pipes started bursting, the grass stopped growing. It was really fucking weird. Then white mice started popping up. One day I opened the cabinet to get a couple of slices of Wonder Bread and a mouse came shooting out. Before we knew it, they took over the house. They were everywhere. I'm not talking about a few. I'm talking about mice in every room, running through every wall. My mom's life was literally collapsing around her. And if she had bad luck before, it was only going to get worse. This time for both of us. Be a man. Back in 8th grade, I had dated a girl named Colleen. She was a beautiful Irish girl who I'd met playing in a Christian youth organization basketball team. She was a very innocent girl, and we'd get together on Saturdays to get a slice of pizza and walk down the Bergen line. Me holding onto her alarmingly cold hands, we swapped spit all the time, but there was no sex. We'd just have our little dates and talk on the phone. It was just fun. On a snowy day that school year, she and I had been talking about maybe taking some things to the next level. So she said, listen, there's no school tomorrow because of the snow and no one will be home here. Why don't you come over? So the next day I showed up and put on my best cologne and my gold chain like a boss, and I rode my bike in the snow down to her place on 15th Street. I threw my bike on the side of her house and ran up to her room. We put music on and things started heating up. What time does your family get home? I asked her, praying we had time to get this party going. My dad gets home around 5:30, she said. Not sure about my brother. Oh, what about your mom? No. Oh, what about your mom? My mom's dead.
Oh,
Yeah, we just read this bit, like, do you
No,
want
I
me to
read
skip
chapter all of it.
the whole chapter?
Is it which one is it?
But I'm just saying, we just skip to that bit, like, just to see what, like.
No, I read it to you.
That's what I'm saying.
I was reading a whole chapter.
Did you
Started with
finish
the
it? That's what I'm
first chapter.
saying.
Yeah, I finished the whole chapter.
Cops counted down. Yeah, you did, hey.
Yeah.
And then his mom died.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Couldn't have
Zoraida went wild.
Liam, where do I go? I've literally been running around here for fucking 10 years. Liam, where do I go?
Alright,
I want to do every door.
well, it was this
Going
way.
up here.
Have you been through here?
Yeah,
Through this door?
yeah,
To the end of here?
yeah.
Did you go under the wall?
Yeah, it's just a big loop.
Okay, yeah. Alright. Well, it's not this way then.
But everything just comes to an ending.
Alright, go right then. What about through here? Under there? Down here? Wait, go back under the stairs there. You've been here? Yeah, go back under the stairs then. Have you been under the stairs?
Yeah, I've been to the stairs.
Just not down here.
Came through the area, just to try to get out. I just have to look for signs of Lily and Myra, but I haven't fucking found nothing. I've searched this entire area and I'm just leaving.
Well, that's definitely it. What about that one? More bodies. Great. And in cell number 2,
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
signs.
Please, I know you're out there. Wait. No. Still here. It wasn't all a dream. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Please, I know you're out there. Just do whatever you want. Please. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
Right, how many people were connected in it? Well, that was fun.
What? It was really quick. So I've been through those doors. Is that where I came from? Nasty.
Oh, here, yeah.
Did I go through these doors? Yeah. I did, didn't I? Did I? Yeah. Have I gone through this way before? Yeah, this is where I originally came from. Did I just come through here? Or is this my way out? No, that's the way I just came from, isn't it? Yeah. That's like, how do I get out of here?
Go right. Have you been down here?
Is there or this way?
Or wherever this goes, like, you've been in here?
Yeah. Been in all three of those.
How about, this one?
Yeah.
How about more to the left?
Not this way. Yeah, put that in.
Okay, back out to the right, down here, to the right. We've been through, is there anything on your left here? No, it's just a wall. Okay, back out here to the right. What about this thing? Oh, that's
This
this.
is where I came from.
What's through the last door? Have you been through the last one?
Not last door.
The one at the end of the hallway.
That's where I came from.
Here. Wait, so is this where you started or is this where you got to? No, it's not even.
Camouflage.
You must go deep to find what you seek. Only by descending can you rise again.
Maybe.
How's it like to
Maybe. Later. Later. Oh, I can't even drop down. Oh, never mind.
You lost everything. Your failure to gain led to inaction, which led to despair. And despair led
this guy sounds nice. This always happens to him. Oh, stab him. No, like skip behind him and stab him. Oh, I don't think he had time. I thought he had time, but... I don't know, I guess just kill him. Just fuck him up. That's one. Oh, you got it.
I was like, I don't know, better not be one.